brand new Python worthy of its name. Colt hadn't produced one in many years. There are no shortage of doubters just like me. I'm Paul Hubel. I'm a private investigator, law enforcement firearms instructor, and I'm a former Chicago cop. This is a Colt Python. It's a great gun, and frankly I found it to be too pretty to carry as a cop on the mean streets of Chicago. Can Colt somehow be able to remake this masterpiece once again, I ask? I had to find out for myself. I began by testing their new 6 and 4 1/4 inch versions on the range. The trigger travel was a bit lighter, smoother, with a really crisp let-off. Wow, my shots from both Pythons were incredibly well placed on the target, much better than I had hoped for. The new Python has the same floating firing pin and looks the same. Of course, the new one is stainless steel. Gone are the terrific blue steel or nickel finishes of days gone by. Personally, I'm giving the new Python an enthusiastic thumbs up. I met with Colt's Senior Vice President, Paul Spitali, who told me Colt's back on track and here to stay with a vengeance in the handgun market. Okay, Paul, you're working for Colt for how many years?
Came to the company in 2015 as part of a group to bring the commercial business back.
And you know about the old Python that Colt made?
I do. In fact, that was one of the first orders of business was how quickly can we get the Python back. So today is a special day for me personally. Wow.
Now, I fired this yesterday, and I really have to tell you, I was amazed that it was very good.
Yeah.
What have you done new to the Python?
So some of the things that we've done is we wanted to keep the aesthetic of the gun, see the same kind of lines, the same ventilated rib barrel, but we wanted to upgrade the action. We also changed the rifling. We actually recessed the crown so the rifling on the barrel is protected.
Yeah.
Then we changed out, so just with a simple Allen key like we did on our Colt Cobras.
Very nice.
Fully lug barrel like the old ones. Changed the rear sight. Used to be an Eliason sight. This is a much stronger sight with a set screw to set for the windage and elevation. One of the things I really like about the gun is the action itself. There's about 12 less parts in this gun.
12 less parts?
12 less parts. And certain things like the ratchet in the old one had 2 pieces. Now it has 1 piece. Some of that's better machinery, but some of it is a new design that we put in. But what's really nice about it, you felt it yesterday, in double action, this is the most amazing double action trigger that there is.
I was surprised.
The gun it doesn't stack the way the old Pythons used to stack at the top of the draw cycle. This doesn't have any of that stacking. It's just straight through the rear. The other thing we did, just a simple thing, this will fit older grips. So if you have an older grip and you want to put it on, you can.
Oh, it is the same.
It will.
Same frame?
Exactly. But the one thing you can do is we changed and took that step out. So when you look at the grips, it's a walnut grip. Especially for reloading or if you're going to put in for speed reloads, it's much easier to get a better purchase on the gun.
And we're going to see some aftermarket grips come out that'll be pretty spectacular.
Oh yeah, we're looking forward to that too. I would also tell you the top strap's beefed up, so this gun is much stronger. You know, the real strength of a revolver is in this window.
Yeah.
This window of the gun, we've shot this gun over 12,000 rounds. We put through more than 3,000 proof loads in this gun, and we've cycled this action more than 40,000 times on our machine inside and had no problems with it. So I can tell you the gun is the strongest, smoothest double action revolver Colt's ever put out.
Now let me ask you this. What is the weight difference between today's Python?
The exact spec measurement on weight, I don't have with the old one because it was buried from time to time, but they're in a similar range.
Very similar range, even though that's got a little more metal.
Now I can tell you, the 4 1/4 inch gun will feel a little bit heavier than the old 4 inch gun. We did, I'll show you.
There's one right there.
The 4 1/4 is slightly longer. And we did that because there's other markets that opens up for us. The Canadian market, also in the European market, which has to have a gun that's more than 4 inches. So these are 4 1/4 inch guns.
I actually like that, frankly.
I do too. The balance on it is wonderful.
The only problem I think will be the holster makers are going to have to adjust.
If they have an open holster, it won't be a problem. If they had a closed holster, it'll be an issue. But anyway, that's kind of the skinny on the Colt. It's also the price point's important. for us,
Yeah.
at $14.99, it's good for the consumer. You know, we didn't want to make this gun for the collector market specifically. We wanted to make it to bring new shooters in to shoot the Python and have a chance to really shoot a piece of.
Yeah, everybody's been shooting semi-autos, but there's something magical about having a wheel gun.
Yeah, our new slogan and tagline is "Colt still making history." It's important for us.
I'm hoping to see the old Diamondback in 22 long rifle.
Well, I'll tell you, the one that excites for me, beyond the Diamondback, which is a neat gun, but what really excites me is a bigger frame version of this gun. So you know, consider down the road.
You know what I would like?
What's that?
I would like a 22 long rifle Python, please. Oh, and you got to do a 3-inch barrel.
So you're making my list of all the product things that we have to look at.
Yeah.
But stay tuned. We're working on other flavors and other variations.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
We're covered up and trying to produce enough of these.
I hope Colt is back with a vengeance.
We are.
All right. Hey, Paul, thank you very much.
Nice talking to you. Nice shooting with you
All
yesterday.
right. There you have it. I hope you found this informative. If so, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Again, my name is Paul Hubel. Thanks for watching.